Hello everybody and welcome back to Staxel, where I have just finished doing my kitchen extension and I'm really happy with it. Oh no, what are you doing? Okay, we're going to put those on there. I'm going to cut loads of turnips, loads of beetroot. We have so much stuff that needs chopping. It's so good that we have all these chopping things. Now, I'm going to go and I'm going to put these on the table over here or something, I think, and I'm going to keep those all the way until the summertime. I'm actually going to take these crates away because they're annoying and they look ugly. Why would I want crates in my house? I just don't. So they can go with those crates. A whole big bunch of crates there now. We have tomato seed and sweet potato seed, so that can be planted in the spring actually. We've still got the rhino beetles for making the fishing pier, which I still haven't done. I know, it's terrible. I'm a really bad she-lab. We've still got a bunch of windows and stuff like that, so if we do want to increase the size of the house, and that's going to bug me so much. It really is. I just think every time I go past there, I'm just going to do a little bit. And I'll probably do quite a lot as well, just generally. So we've got the dark wood plank flooring. Oh, it's snowing again. Nice. We've got some ripened onions today, including some golden onions. So I'm going to sell all the golden vegetables just straight off the bat and chop everything else up. Good morning, Drew. How are you doing? Glowing with life. You're liking your pen now, aren't you? Definitely. I'm collecting up these eggs now. I've got a chopping station that I got this morning. Nice. Milk needs to be there. And Drew's chicken feed can go there. Boom. I think I got Tilly food this morning as well. Yes, I did. You guys are all fine for your food, but you're finally going to get your floor fixed. How good is that? I may need to pick up the barn sign though. Don't know if that will interrupt you in any way, shape or form. Oh no, why do I always put one in the wrong place? Oh, actually it found its way down. That's good. Something to go under here. Oh, look, guys, this is so good. Okay, and there's a... I'm going to see if I can move that piece of dirt under the sign without the sign breaking, but I couldn't, so never mind. And of course, I miscounted! Yay! So I don't know if the barn sign needs to go in a particular place. I don't think it does. I think we could put the barn sign like just over here, as long as it's within range of the feeders and the roof. Just check it's all right. It's missing a trough if I put it there. Okay, that's fine. We can move it still to here or something. Oh, right, okay, still one missing. What if I put it there? Still one missing. Grrr. I might need to turn on the... What about there? Really? There are definitely two troughs within range of that stupid sign. Oh, right, I see. Okay. Needs to be facing the wall. It matters what way it faces. Which way it faces, even. So... If I put it that way round... And this counts as a proper barn. Cool, yeah. I really dislike having that barn sign there. I think it looks really ugly, but never mind. I feel like I should fix their grass as well. I feel like that'll be the next thing I go and do. I feel like as well I'm going to need more troughs pretty soon because I think I should get 2 more. Because if I do 2 more troughs, then... No, I need a pickaxe for that as well to get rid of these little doobies here. So the grass will grow. All these little things that you just don't do on a daily basis, you know? I'm going to check the honey as well, see how that is going. The bees look very busy. One day remaining, 1 day remaining. Honey is available, so we've got 1 honey available. Jar. Fill. It's a full honey pot, that's good. In the spring, these are going to start growing again, these bushes, which will be really nice. I might start to be able to buy a few more of the berry bushes. My tea is gone cold. Ew. Harvest up all these. Problem is I can't sell any of it until I've chopped it. That's my rule. And as I say, I'm definitely going to get some more shelving. I've got shelving for just general blocks and bric-a-brac. And like I say, I want like maybe a little storage room for that eventually, once I've expanded my house enough. I like the job I did on my house. I think it's so good. I think it really, I managed to keep it really in keeping with the original house that was built. So I'm pretty chuffed with it. But yeah, once I can sell these, it's going to be so much better. And as I say, I'm going to put shelving in to store ingredients in the kitchen. I can, like at the moment, I've got like the chopped cabbage just sitting on a table. I want to put it in like a little storage. I don't know why the fridge doesn't do storage. Also, we want like 100 or so cobblestone blocks, don't we? I always need stuff. I always need to buy stuff. I never make any profit because I just always need to buy stuff. I want like a frying station and a baking station and like a fully equipped kitchen with everything in it. I'm kind of wanting to keep my milk so that I can make cakes. Do you know what though? I think actually I'm going to boil up my eggs and I'm going to sell my butter because it's going to be probably a little while before I get the money together to make cakes and stuff, and I will get more off the animals in that time. And especially if I get more animals, so get another chicken. Because since I built Drew's little pen, as much as it isn't the prettiest in the world, it definitely does the job. The job of keeping the eggs in the right place, of keeping Drew able to find his food, etc, etc. I'm really happy to have the barn floor finished though, that's really cool. So I'm going to put all these red roof blocks away and I'm going to put orange ones into my inventory so that if I'm around the barn I can just pop a couple of orange roof tiles on. I do have some there. And again, it'll be a case of when I get closer to the end of doing the roof, I'll have more of an idea of how much I actually need to finish. How many blocks I need to order. Although I seem to get it wrong all the time anyway. I can always sell back any excess. Or keep it for the next time I do a project. Because I've got a lot of houses to build. Ah, we have run out of reagents. Perfect. Keep chopping. Okay, so I've got golden turnips and golden onions that I can go and sell as well. Those are done, so I can make them into butter. But it's just a case of slowly of using all these things that I can sell and then slowly working towards having all the stations and everything like that. And then once I've got those, it'll be a lot easier for me to make more money from the things that I'm selling. 2,000 from 1 pot of honey, 3 eggs, 3 golden onion, 3 golden turnip. Decent. Turn all those on again. So much better now I can do it 3 at a time. My goodness me. Those chopping stations are worth the money. But I can't wait until I have enough money to get like another chicken or something. Something that I can name for my Patreons who've been waiting patiently. So patiently. A mug of sap. Still haven't drunk that from the very first day. I just haven't had the money so far to give to my patron, to give my patrons their names. So sorry guys, but it shouldn't be too long now. Really shouldn't. Now, is Tilly after food? Because she sounded a bit unhappy there. No, she's fine actually. She's glowing with life. She's happy. I haven't petted her enough recently, actually. Hello. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, they're all fine. Because they're going to be selling some chopped beets, some chopped turnips, stuff like that today. Assuming that I'm getting through all the turnips. I think I am. I think all the turnips are now chopped ones, yeah, or on the chopping station, and then it's just onions to go after that. But yeah, even with 3 chopping stations, this is crazy. I do wish I could just leave them. As I say, if anybody knows of a way that you don't have to just sit and chop manually all the time and you can just let the cutter go. Just gonna try. I tried shift click. Left click doesn't do anything. Right click does 1 cut. Right click on the actual beet itself. Left click on the beet itself. Right click on the chopped beet just picks them up. Left click seems to just eat whatever's in my inventory. I've tried like every combination and it doesn't seem to be a combination that will just sit and chop all the vegetables for you. I don't know whether that's maybe an intentional thing by the developers. But with the table saw, you could just leave it making blocks. But with this cutter, you really can't. As I say, if anyone does know something that I don't and doesn't want to watch me sitting here chopping vegetables all day, I'm going to sit and chop until I finish the turnips, I think, because then I can at least go and sell those. But I really want to sell something so that I've actually got money to do all the other things I want to do, like get the frying stations and the baking stations and, you know, making jam, getting recipes, all that sort of thing. Going to really help me make more money. Thing is, I could have done all of this without building the kitchen extension, and it probably would have, having had these all like outside or something, probably would have made my life a lot easier. But I don't know, I just feel wrong about that. I feel like it's so much nicer having a cool kitchen that I can stand in and do all my chopping. Okay, finally all the turnips are done, so let's go sell all the chopped turnips and see how much we make from that. Probably not as much as I think we should. But we've got 68 of them, so that's going to add up, right? So 2136, 4312, so that's 2,000's worth of turnips. That's all right. Right, onions next. But yeah, the real money here seems to come from the animal products, actually. And cooking. Cooking is a big one. Might keep hold of my butter, but actually I'm not going to. I'm going to sell my butter. I'm going to sell my butter, sell my honey, all that stuff. All that good stuff. Oh, I do have another chopping station. Ooh, that's good to know. Butter, that's my last bit. 5,000 in one day. That's not too bad, is it? That's enough for a chicken. Maybe we'll buy a chicken tomorrow. Maybe we won't. I don't know yet. Possibly next episode. The thing is, I want a different animal as well. I want to see what the different animals do. Like, for example, I want to know what the pigs and sheep do. Hey, Tilly. Meow. You gonna bring me a present tomorrow? You better. Real Tilly is not happy today. There's a big, deep drift of snow from the beast from the east, which is apparently like this big storm that's come in, and it is really deep snow. And she's like, no, putting her paw down, like, no. I think it might still be snowing. I think it's due to be snowing until like tomorrow, and it's just going to keep going and going and going. It's just like really fine, weird snow that's falling down. It's kind of crazy. Oh, time for bed. Okay. Crops that are ready to pick have a green outline. So these blue ones must be festival days, I'm guessing. There is money at my shipping station, hopefully. I received 5,000 petals. Yay! This is getting better, isn't it? You guys are probably fed up with the sound of those cutting stations by now. So let's put this other cutting station down. The more we have, the quicker it gets done. So what are we going to put on that one? I have nothing left to put on it, but there'll probably be something that I'll be able to harvest today that I'll be able to cut. So let's see what's... Yeah, all the sugar beet needs to be harvested today. Those cabbages are still... needing a couple more days. But the more cabbages I can get, the more summer salads we are going to be able to make in the summertime. So we're thinking long term now. We're thinking in years. And I'm actually kind of getting more used to the idea that the seasons are so short. Because it means that when I wanted to save something up from one season to use in another season, I don't have to wait so long. So that's kind of nice in a way. I actually am growing warmer on the season length. I think those sunflowers might even be done. And as I say, like, I'm gonna keep multiplying up those sunflowers as much as I can, and eventually it's gonna get to a point where I'm like, yeah, we've got enough sunflowers now, we can sell the surplus. And we should make a decent profit on those. And I like the sunflowers because they are complete profit, because I basically haven't bought any sunflower seeds, and I've got that whole big field of sunflowers. So how good is that? Those are still not done, and those are still not done. 3 days for those to all get finished. No point in planting anything else now until spring, I don't feel. So 64 of those. 4 golden ones. Okay. So it's a case now of do. I could possibly do a 5th. Need to go and see our animals though, and I need to sell these golden, whatever they are, sugar beets. So how much do they sell for? 1,800 for 4 of them. Golden crops for the win. Now we've finished the roof, I can take away these ugly staircases that I'd built for building purposes. On either side. And I should have a look what bushes I can plant as well. Where's my scythe? There's a weed back there that's really bugging me. Hello, cows. How are you doing today? Feels really weird, their barn being all tidy now. It feels really, really strange. I feel really bad that I'm leaving them kind of out in the snow, though. I am a terrible owner, I know. I'm so sorry. Sagiri. Give me your milk. Thank you. Buttercup is also glowing with life. She's happily basking in the snow there. So I'm liking this. They've got their little tree to shade, you know, for shade in the summertime. They've got this whole little area. I've got grass here, you know what? Let's start filling in some of the spaces. Make it look a little bit nicer. Got 3 more. 1, 2. No, I can't do this with you in my way. Get out my way, please. This is what I say to Tilly all the time. Get out of my way. I can't do any of this with you in my way. So their pasture now actually almost is full of grass. Should we have a day, like, patching up all the annoying bits of grass that, like, look really ugly in the farm? Should we just do that for a day? And should we go and buy, like, stacks of cobblestone as well? For the farm surround. Okay, let's do this. So, cobblestone path. Some really nice, like, cobblestone blocks and stuff, but I am just going to go with the really basic. Let's get another 100 of them ordered. So tomorrow we will sort that out a little bit. A little bit more. Another 100 will go down, and then we'll see how many, and then another 100. Then we'll see how many, and another 100. So green grass block, I think. I think that's what we want. We've got the 400 of them, so we should be able to basically sit and replace all this rubbish grass, all this long grass and stuff that doesn't match. I think that went underneath nicely. No, it's not going down properly. Okay, that's not great. I'm trying to put this underneath. I think that worked. Okay, cool. I mean, the odd little one kind of gives it flavour, I guess, but I just want the mud patches gone as well. I may even end up with these as fields, but I just feel like this is a worthwhile thing to do aesthetically. It's probably not worthwhile at all. But I've left it for a long time to see if the grass will grow in, but it hasn't, so... Well, it has a bit. It just hasn't done it as fast as I would like. I won't spend too long doing this. I know it'll probably bore the bejesus out of some of you, and then some of you will be like, oh, thank goodness. Finally. It's like when I do episodes where I'm sorting my entire inventory out in a game, and some of you probably find that the most boring thing ever, and some of you are like, oh, she finally sorted her inventory out, thank goodness. That's been doing my head in for ages. So it just depends on your personality, I guess, as to whether you enjoy these sort of tidying up ones or not. It's already looking better, isn't it? We'll do a little bit at a time. Promise. I don't have time to do too much at a time. I've got all that chopping to do. Yeah, an automatic chopping station would be so good. As I say, I might even go onto the Staxel Discord and like ask if the chopping stations do have to be manually put on every single time, or whether I'm doing something wrong, because if anyone's going to know, those guys will. Let's see what we've got here. Nothing ripe there, nothing ripe there, nothing ripe there, nothing ripe there. So we're still waiting for those to ripen up. Like all these little ones, these little tiny patches of dirt that just would look so much better if they were not patches of dirt. And then like we can do things like plant flowers in the yard and stuff like that. It's going to be so much nicer. But even that looks better. It took a while to clear all the weeds. Around here is all fine. All the grass is like basically okay. Let's say I might want to change some of these long grass bits to shorter grass. I'm not sure. There we are. Already a big improvement. Let's go check the honey. I think there might be some honey ready today, if I remember rightly. Honey is available, but the bees are grumpy. Where's my smoker gone? There it is. Smoker. 17 jars still left. That's fine. One day I need to leave these two and let that one catch up, but that's never going to happen, let's face it. Fill, fill. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting some jam as well, but I don't think that either of these berries do jam. Let's have a look at all the jam recipes and see what kinds of jam we can have. Jam. Jam. Blackberry, blueberry. Oh, we can have blueberry, dragon fruit, strawberry, and raspberry. We have raspberry and blueberries. I think in the spring I will buy those recipes, because I didn't think that, I thought I'd seen recipes for that in the shop, and then I couldn't see them again, so I do think making some jam might be a good idea for those particular berries. I've just been selling them straight off up until now. So that's 2,500 just from all that stuff. I'm going to sell these beetroots as well, 3,700. The money's coming in thick and fast now. But I need to keep chopping, because people have told me that chopping gives me slightly more money, and it does, to be fair. I need to sell all my poops and all my grasshoppers today as well, because I've got loads of those. Well, milk there that can be processed into butter. Did we have an egg from Drew today? I don't remember seeing one. It might be gone by now if he even did produce one. Spent too much time mucking about with fixing the grass on my farm. No. Eggs generally disappear around noontime apparently, so if I am not quick enough then they will disappear. So that's what's happened there, I think. But I might change all of the blocks on the barn at some point. I quite like this idea of like a darker bottom and a lighter top to the house. And I might sort of incorporate Drew's wall into that as well. I'm gonna go sell these chopped beets. I'm gonna add them to the pile. $5,000 again. So these are sugar beet, and I can make those into candy corn, or I can make them into just sugar or syrup or whatever and make cakes and things from them. But I have to work out what's going on with flour before I can make any cakes as well, so mix those. Ah, all of those reagents are done. Nice. It's 34 sugar beets. Did I have anything else that I could chop today? No, I'm actually starting to run out of things to chop. Yay! So I've got 43 of those, 23 of those. One of those. Is it one of those? No, it's not. It's 56. So good grief. Okay, so if I take that 56, split the stack in half. And then I can put 28 on. Split it in half. 28 there. 28 there. That's going to make them a lot quicker. I'm really glad that there is no mechanic in here for eating yet. I think there will possibly be one, like a stamina gauge or something. At the moment, I'm quite happy with there not being one. Don't like being limited by that, honestly. I don't know, there might be some kind of like milling thing or something. Shall I just go and type mill into the shipping station and see if there's any like way? No, there's nothing like that. And if I type in flour, there's no flour recipe, there's just flour that you can buy. If I type in oat seeds, lab coat, goatee, oh, all these different beards. Oh, that's cute. Because goatee contains the word oat and lab coat contains the word oat. But I'm going to have to try putting oats and corn and stuff like that onto like a mixing table or a chopping station and see if that actually works. I can have a unicorn hat. Oh, it's amazing. I can have a purple unicorn hat. Oh, wow. Okay, now I've finished being like amazed by being able to have a purple unicorn hat. That's the sort of thing I'm going to do once I've got loads of money. I'm going to be like, yeah, what can I spend my money on today? I've got like a massive herd of cows and like loads of chickens and a million sheep. So now I'm going to buy myself a unicorn hat just because that's what I fancy doing today. And I'll say it in that exact voice as well. You know it. We're getting through this chopping so much faster now though, with the 4 benches. Imagine if I was trying to do that much on one bench. It would take about as much time as well, so it's 4 times faster with 4 benches. It's just I've got so many different vegetables. It's kind of crazy. I'll probably make quite a bit of this sugar beet. I'll save some of it for cake, but I'm going to make quite a bit of it into candy corn because I think that's going to be the way forward. So I'm going to take some of this and I'm going to start boiling it. I'm pretty sure that's what you have to do to make sugar out of... I'm happy to wait a little while to get it all boiled. But I can do the same with, I think sugar beet can be grown like 3 out of the 4 seasons. And then I think the other season you can grow like sugar cane as well. Yeah, about 4 chopping stations is about as much as I can get round. I think you could maybe do with a 5th. Because kind of by the time 1 is finished, you go clicking around the others. I kind of am having to hesitate a tiny bit, and I imagine with the 5th one I wouldn't have to. Ah, now we are running out. Let's take the onions and chop them in half. That'll be a bit quicker. 10 on there, 10 on there. There we go. This is actually not taking too long now. $26 those to add to the pile as well. So this is where all the money's going to get made, guys. 6,000 more. I've got enough for a sheep or a pig or something. Oh no, I didn't mean to pick those up. Where did those go? Maybe it was the last one then. 36, yeah, that seems like the right number actually. Yeah, very close to the end of pretty much everything at the moment now. Everything's very close to being completely chopped up. I'm gonna sell all this chopped onion soon as well. It's the end of another day again, so I know it's been a bit boring watching all the chopping possibly. But so we can do more interesting things in the future, because we're going to have like about 12,000 petals by tomorrow. So this is where we start to actually get this farm properly developed. Why am I not able to pick up the chopped onion? Ah, there it is. Okay, cool. Another 10 there. That's all the chopping done. So just need to, every time I go past there, I need to just do a bit of boiling. That's 56 pieces of onion I can sell. That's 8,000. Then that's also 2 butter, 11 crickets. And some cow splats, but I can't sell the cow splats today. I'll have to do them tomorrow. So 8,922 petals are coming my way tomorrow. So yeah, we'll have over 13,000 at that point, which is going to be fantabulous. So every time I go past there, I'm going to need to start boiling the sugar through. I have a lot of sugar beet as well that I can... Actually, I can put that down because it's all going to want to be made into sugar. So there's no reason I can't just stick that on there. I've got like 80 chopped sugar beet ready to be made into sugar. How much candy corn am I going to be able to make? Lots. Lots and lots. I'm going to be making candy corn forever. So anyway, that is the end of the episode for today. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more Staxel, then please do subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I am starting to really enjoy myself because I just feel like the extension has opened out so much stuff that I can do and make more money from. And that means that I'm going to be able to do things like get more animals and stuff like that, which is really cool. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, please do subscribe. And I will see you next time. But in the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.